For 40 long days, a shadow of fear fell over the valley of Elah. The armies of Israel stood paralyzed, their courage crumbling before the thunderous voice of one man. From the Philistine ranks, a giant emerged, a mountain of a man named Goliath of Gath. Over 9 feet tall, clad in bronze from head to toe, he was a walking fortress, a seemingly invincible warrior. Each morning and each evening, his challenge echoed across the valley, a venomous taunt that sliced through the morale of King Saul's army. Choose a man and let him come down to me. Would? Rower, if he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us. He mocked their God, their king, and their cowardice. And for 40 days, not a single Israelite champion dared to answer. Miles away, a young shepherd named David was sent by his father, Jesse, on a simple errand. He was to take food-parched grain and loaves of bread to his 3 older brothers serving in the army and bring back news of how they were faring. But a fire burned in David's heart that went beyond brotherly concern. He wanted to see the battle, to witness the front lines. He left his flock in the care of another and hurried to the camp. He arrived just as the armies were drawing up their battle lines. And as he was greeting his brothers, the familiar, dreadful spectacle began again. Goliath stepped forward, his voice a torrent of insults against Israel and their God. David watched as seasoned soldiers, men of war, shrank back in terror. But David felt no fear. Instead, a righteous anger surged within him. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine?" he asked the men nearby, that he should defy the armies of the living God. His own brothers grew angry with him, questioning his motives, telling him to go back to his sheep. But David's spirit was unyielding. His words reached the ears of King Saul, who summoned the young shepherd. Standing before the king, David's resolve was clear and unwavering. "Let no one's heart fail on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul was skeptical. "You are not able," he said. "You are only a boy, and he has been a warrior from his youth." But David recounted his life as a shepherd, how he had protected his flock from lions and bears, delivering them from the jaws of death with his bare hands. "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear," David declared, "will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Convinced by his faith, Saul relented. He dressed David in his own tunic, put a coat of armor on him and a bronze helmet on his head, but the armor was heavy, unfamiliar. David took it off. "I cannot go in these," he said, "because I am not used to them." Instead, he went to the stream in the valley and chose 5 smooth stones, placing them in the pouch of his shepherd's bag. With his staff in one hand and his sling in the other, he walked out to face the giant. Goliath looked at the approaching boy with utter contempt. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" He sneered, cursing David by his gods. David's reply was not a warrior's boast, but a declaration of faith. "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands." Then David ran. He didn't wait. He ran toward the Philistine line. Reaching into his bag, he took out a stone, placed it in his sling, and with a powerful, practiced whirl, he let it fly. The stone soared through the air and struck the giant squarely on the forehead, sinking deep into his skull. The mountain of a man, the terror of Israel, stumbled and fell face down on the ground. The battle was over in an instant. David ran, took Goliath's own sword, and ended the threat for good. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they turned and fled. The Israelites roared in triumph and chased them down, securing a monumental victory. David became a hero overnight. The songs of the people praised him. Saul has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands. This victory was the first step on David's path to the throne, but it also planted a bitter seed of jealousy in the heart of King Saul. The young shepherd who trusted in God had defeated the giant, but he would soon face a new battle. One fought not on the fields of war, but in the court of a resentful king. Thanks for watching.